I, 22M, stumbled upon evidence of my parents' affair while borrowing my mom's laptop. Shocked and angry, I decided to confront them during a family dinner, exposing their secret. Now they are upset that I couldn't keep it to myself and are accusing me of betraying the family. Ida for revealing the truth, or should I have kept their secret? Family game night took an unexpected turn when we played Pictionary. I rigged the game to ensure my cheating sibling drew a card labeled Secrets. They had to draw their deepest, darkest secret. Cue a horribly drawn stick figure affair, complete with scandalous details. The room fell silent. Now my family is divided, and they blame me for ruining game night. Am I the a-hole for using Pictionary to spill the beans? I'd taken a more private approach to address the betrayal.
Living with roommates can be a struggle, especially when it comes to the thermostat wars. I like it warm, they like it cool. One day, I come home to find the thermostat locked in a box. Desperate times call for desperate measures, so I declare war. I fashion a makeshift flamethrower out of a hairdryer to warm up the room. They counterattack with ice cubes strategically placed near the vents. The saga continues.
My sister, 30F, has been having an affair, and I recently found out her husband, 32M, was planning a surprise vow renewal to rekindle their love. Not knowing what to do, I anonymously informed him about the affair, thinking it would save him from heartbreak later on. Now my sister is furious with me, claiming I ruined her chance at happiness. Ita for intervening in her marriage?
So I intended to send a spicy email to my significant other, but thanks to autofill, it went to the entire office instead. Now, HR is involved, and my reputation is hanging by a thread. People are either sympathizing with my embarrassment or labeling me as the office pervert. Am I the jerk for not triple-checking the recipient list?
Brace yourselves for this one. So, I have this quirky habit of drawing futuristic gadgets in my notebook during class. One day, my teacher caught a glimpse and, long story short, now she's convinced I'm a time traveler from the future sent to observe high school life. The rumor spread like wildfire, and students are treating me like a celebrity. Am I the a-hole for not correcting the misunderstanding and enjoying my newfound status as the time-traveling teenager?
Picture this. I, 16 now, decided to bring my homemade vegan cupcakes to share with my classmates. Little did I know Jessica, 17F, the queen bee of the cafeteria, took offense and started a massive food fight, defending her love for meat. Now the whole school is divided between Team Tofu and Team T-Bone, and the teachers are threatening to cancel prom if we don't stop the madness. Am I the tofu-toting troublemaker, or is Jessica the carnivorous culprit? My coworker insisted on making the office coffee because he claimed to be a barista in a past life. I took a sip, and suddenly I understood why he's not a barista in this life. It tasted like regret and burnt dreams. When I asked if there was a special blend, he said, "It's a secret recipe. Yeah, the secret is that it's 90% regret and 10% desperation."
So, my neighbor decided to get a pet cat because she heard they're great stress relievers. The only issue is that she's allergic to cats. Logical, right? So now she's walking around with swollen eyes, sneezing every 5 seconds, claiming it's the latest fashion trend in eye puffiness. I guess the only stress she's relieving is mine, wondering if she'll mistake my dog for a stress-relieving chinchilla next.
So, my neighbor, who's convinced he's the next Picasso, asked me to pose for his latest masterpiece. I agreed, thinking I'd finally get my 15 minutes of fame. Little did I know, his masterpiece turned out to be a life-sized portrait of me as a potato. I guess I should have specified I wanted to be a hot potato.
I decided to impress my date by cooking a fancy meal. I found a recipe that seemed foolproof. Turns out, the fool was me. I burned water while trying to boil it. I'm not saying my cooking is bad, but the smoke alarm cheered when I ordered takeout. The only thing I've mastered in the kitchen is the art of apologizing to my taste buds.
Family game night took a dark turn when we decided to play Monopoly. My dad, who believes he's a real estate tycoon in the making, bankrupted everyone within the first hour. As the rest of us were trying to scrape together enough Monopoly money to survive, my dad was sitting there, stroking his fake mustache — yes, he wore one for game night — and laughing maniacally. I'm pretty sure he's the reason they put Monopoly ruins families in the warning label. I ordered a fancy dress online for a special occasion. The package arrives, and I eagerly try it on. It turns out the only thing fancy about it was the Photoshop job on the website. I look like a rejected disco ball. When I complained to customer service, they said, "Our models wear it better." Well, no kidding. They're not being attacked by sequins. My grandma is a sweet old lady with a devious sense of humor. At a family picnic, she slipped laxatives into the potato salad as a prank. Chaos ensued, and we discovered the true meaning of explosive family bonding. Now, every reunion comes with a warning. "Grandma's got her special potato salad again." I thought I could save some cash by giving myself a DIY haircut. Armed with scissors and misguided confidence, I ended up with a hairstyle that can only be described as, I lost a bet with a lawnmower. Now, every time someone asks, "Who cut your hair?" I just blame it on my invisible hairstylist, Casper the Barber.
I discovered that stray cats mistake my backyard for a feline paradise. I accidentally became the neighborhood cat whisperer because I once shared my sandwich with a stray. Now my backyard is like a scene from The Lion King, with me playing the role of the unintentional cat monarch.
I trusted my GPS blindly and ended up in the middle of a llama farm instead of the trendy coffee shop I was aiming for. The llamas seemed to judge me for my poor navigation skills. Note to self: update GPS software or invest in a llama translator app. My family takes game night very seriously. So seriously, in fact, that when my sister accused me of hoarding the last roll of toilet paper during a riveting round of Monopoly, it escalated into a full-blown family drama. I never thought I'd see my dad negotiate bathroom supplies like he was brokering a peace deal. Needless to say, the winner got the last roll, and Monopoly money is not an acceptable substitute for real currency at the store.
I spent an entire day searching for the TV remote only to find it in the fridge. Either I have a forgetful poltergeist or I need to reconsider my midnight snack choices. Now I just hope the fridge doesn't start binge-watching cooking shows when I'm not looking.
I've come to the conclusion that there's a sock black hole in my laundry machine. Every time I do a load, one sock magically disappears. I'm starting to suspect my washing machine is a portal to a parallel universe where mismatched socks are the height of fashion. If that's the case, my laundry room is basically a high-end sock boutique for interdimensional beings.
My gym buddy takes no pain, no gain way too seriously. He convinced me to try this new workout called extreme yoga, where you basically contort your body into a human pretzel. I pulled a muscle trying to touch my toes, and he's over there doing handstands. I'm just waiting for him to tell me the secret to levitation next. Maybe that's the advanced level of yoga, reaching enlightenment and floating away from your problems.
This one's a roller coaster. My best friend, 22F, confessed her feelings for a guy, 25M, in our friend circle. The catch? He confided in me that he wasn't interested and asked me for advice on how to let her down gently. Instead of keeping his secret, I spilled the beans to my friend and exposed the harsh truth. Now she's devastated, and our friend group is divided. Some say I did the right thing, while others claim I should have kept my mouth shut. Am I the jerk for telling my friend the ugly truth about her crush?